Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Chris Leader from Calliope Games. We're looking at Ancestree, which we have no box for yet because pre-production materials.
Put it in post.
That's right.
It doesn't work that way.
Designed by Eric M. Lang.
Yes.
And we got Invisible Box here. It's the best kind of sales.
We got Invisible Box. We have almost final art. We're rubbing right up to the end.
We're just learning how to play.
That's right.
That's what you were going to teach us.
That's what I'm going to teach you. So this is Eric Lang's drafting game for the Titan series project that we've been working on. This will be coming out this fall. So in Ancestry, Eric, my family is better than yours, and I'm going to prove it.
Oh, jeez.
Right, so we're in the historical archives late at night. We're sifting through old papers and things, and we're unveiling our family trees. We've got a lot of great dynasties back there, and we're going to prove through the revelation of our family tree who's the best.
Okay.
So this is a tile drafting game. Everyone starts with 6 tiles, and the tiles have lots of different families throughout history, from all over the world. We'll turn it like this just to see.
Yes.
So, as in most drafting games, you will be looking to draft 1 tile, then pass the rest. We'll do that so that you'll place 5 tiles per round. So, if we take these things, and let's say the first one that I played was this strong dude here. I'll place that. We'll all reveal kaboom, and then we pass our tiles to the next player. And then you take a look and you'll build on, but you have to build on either by connecting a leaf, and there are 2 different leaf colors, and you can play a top or bottom, left or right. You can keep growing your tree any which way you want. You can connect like that, or if you have 2 hearts, you can play the hearts together as a marriage. So every round you're looking to increase your family tree.
Now the colors. How do the colors come into play for the borders here?
Once
Clearly,
it's very
in mind.
Yes, very important. So let's say the rounds have gone on, and I have amassed a little group of family members. I've painted myself into a corner in some ways here, but let's say I've amassed some different people. At the end of each round, so you'll play 5, the 6th one becomes lost to history. At the end of each round, you're going to look to your neighbors to the left and right. You're going to compare your family trees. By family, according to the player board here. So we would start with...
Let's move this up now.
Sure. We would start with yellow. And what we would do is we would see who's got the most generations of yellow. It's got to be above and below. It can't be horizontal. It's got to be vertical. So I've got 2. I would look at your family tree to see. You don't have any, which means for the first round, I would get one of these wonderful 1s. And if I beat both of the neighbors on my left and right, I would get 2. Obviously, if you only beat 1, you get 1. And if you don't beat anyone, you don't get any. And we do that for each family. We check and see. You've got 2 red versus my 1, so you would get 1 token for that. That's how you compare your dynasties. So that's the first thing you do. Then at the end of the round, after you've done that, you count up all of the coins at the bottom of your tile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you've got 2 over here. So my family's richer for sure right now. So then I would add my 5 coins to my player board. You would add the 2 to yours, and so you would do that. Then we set up for a second round. And in the second round, it's counterclockwise draft. And you do the same thing, but you add on to your family tree. We each have our own personal family tree we're adding on to. At the end of the second round, same thing. We compare our dynasties, but this time the tokens are worth 2 instead of 1. And in the third round, they'll be worth 3. You get more coins for the second round, including all the ones you already gathered, plus more that you've added. So it just keeps building exponentially. So you'll do that 3 rounds. At the end of each, you're going to check your dynasties, then you're going to check your coins, and then finally at the end of the game, you're going to check your marriage bonus. For every marriage that you have, you're going to look up the little sliding scale there, and you're going to get bonus points for marriages. So it's a very, very streamlined, quick tile drafting game, but there are 3 forms of currency you're really watching. You're watching the generations, you're watching the gold, and you're watching the marriages. And at the end of the whole thing, you can look at your family tree and realize that you've had a very crazy lineage.
That's right. Who knew?
So Eric designed it. It works great, 2 to 6 players. The art was done, all of the line art, all the sketches were done by Larry Elmore. And the coloring and bringing all of Larry's work to life was Adelheid Zimmerman. Okay, so she's a great artist in her own right. So that's Ancestry.
All right, due out in September.
Due out in September.
All right, thanks for the overview.